Greetings of the day. So today we will discuss few things about vaccines. So what are vaccines? Vaccines are beneficial to prevent certain infections which can get you seriously ill, or it can even cause death. There are various types of vaccines which can be given in the form of a shot, or you can use it as an oral tablet, or it can be used in the form of a nasal spray. Vaccines are a way of teaching your immune system how to fight an infection. So whenever a person gets vaccine, it is called vaccination or immunization. So let's see, how does vaccine work? As we know, whenever a germ, be it a bacteria or a virus, whenever they enter into our human body or a system, they make copies of itself and they attack the immune cells and it causes disease, and that's what makes you sick. And when our immune system identifies this, it produces antibodies against the germs which tries to neutralize. The same thing is adapted, same mechanism is adapted by the vaccine. The vaccine is a way of introducing infection into your body through germs which has lost its ability to cause disease. So moment a germ is introduced through vaccine into your body, the immune system makes antibodies. Hence, they get trained indirectly how to tackle infections whenever that person comes into contact with that particular germ or bacteria or virus in future. So why should you get vaccinated? The vaccinated individuals are safe from getting serious infection or even death. In some individuals, it can even prevent infection. So once you get vaccinated, it is not only beneficial for you, but for the people around you. Because moment you are protected, the people around you are also protected. And that can prevent the chain of transmission of the germs. Hence, getting vaccine is very much helpful for yourself and for the community. Are vaccines safe? Yes, vaccines are absolutely safe. Because when vaccine comes into the market, they undergo various clinical trials. That means the vaccines are tried in healthy individuals and they are monitored for side effect profile by the medical experts and doctors who do not work for the drug company. After the approval and studying various side effect profile of the vaccine, and after the approval of medical experts and doctors, it is released into the market and it is deemed safe for the public. Hence, vaccines are absolutely safe. So, what is the most common myth we encounter when we think about vaccines? Whether vaccines do work or not? Yes, vaccines do work. If you know about various childhood diseases like measles, mumps, whooping cough, these were all prevalent in earlier days. And if you see, we rarely see any such incidences in children. That is all because of the vaccination drive, which is driven by government institutes, and hence the children are protected from getting certain infections. So, do vaccines make you sick? Vaccines do not make you sick, because vaccines have germs which has lost its ability to cause any disease. Hence, it can cause an infection, but it will not cause any disease. I want to address a notion which is a very common myth that when people understand that getting a natural infection is better than a vaccination. I do agree that getting a natural infection produces better antibodies than a vaccination, but we don't know what will be the course of illness in that individual. Even if a person is in good health, getting an infection for the purpose of antibody production can be dangerous for that individual or the people who are around that person also, because he is not only putting himself at risk, but also the people around him who are at more risk of getting infection. Hence, getting infection purposely for the sake of antibodies is not a very good idea. Hence, vaccine is a without doubt a good drive that you should go for it. Vaccine has toxic ingredients. That is another myth I want to address. Vaccine do not contain any toxic ingredients. I agree that vaccine contains a small trace amount of aluminium, which is present in very trace amount in the vaccine, and it cannot cause any side effects in a human being. So vaccine side effects. Vaccine do not cause side effects, but if at all it causes, it can be very minor. The side effects can include a mild fever which can last for 2 days, or a pain at the injection site, or a sore throat, or rash, or sometimes it can be some stuffy nose. Very rarely it can produce allergic reaction. That is very rare. Hence, it can be considered that vaccine side effect is very minimal and it is absolutely safe. What vaccine should you get? There are various vaccines which can be given to an individual based on his age. For example, children are vaccinated for mumps, measles, rubella, polio, because certain diseases are common in certain age group. Whereas adults, we can vaccinate them for flu shots every year, and also for the vaccines they have not got in the childhood. Also, whenever there is a new disease, for example COVID-19, we can administer the vaccine for a new disease, and hence the vaccination varies from place to place, and also from different age group. Also, vaccine is very much important for travelers. Depends on the area the traveler is visiting, and it depends on the disease which is prevalent in that area. Hence, vaccine can be given as a single dose, it can be given as double dose, or it can be given in the form of a booster. So what if in case of pregnancy? Yes, vaccines, there are certain vaccines which has to be given before pregnancy and which has to be given during pregnancy. You can always consult your doctor to know which vaccine has to be given during pregnancy and before pregnancy, which is very much necessary, because it can protect not only the mother, it can also protect the baby. What if you have any other questions? It is very much normal to have questions on unfamiliar topics like vaccines. You can always consult your doctor to get more advice on the vaccines. And I would like to request not to follow the social media or any new articles in the internet to gain information on the vaccines, because it can mislead you and it may not be based on science and evidence. Thank you.
Indiana Hospital and Heart Institute. Aid. Inspire. Aspire.